Hey guys, so today I want to talk about how you can find claimants, and there are so many different things that you can utilize in order to find claimants. Actually, once you get the list and you find all the information on the list, the next thing is to locate the claimant, and that's where most people fail is actually trying to locate claimants or getting discouraged in regards to looking for the claimants and calling the numbers. Most people don't like to do that, but I guarantee if you found you a $400,000 or $300,000 overage claim, I guarantee you will be motivated to find that person. However, oftentimes the numbers or the information that you find online isn't always accurate. And so the reason why I want to do this video is because I just had like an interesting, this guy's 91. I'm just going to click on his email. Um, what I learned, I was looking for a claimant and it's for $380,000. So I was really excited about it. And for some strange reason, I could not find, this isn't the claimant, by the way, but I couldn't find any of his phone numbers. And he was around the same age. I think he's like 80 or something. And I couldn't find any of the phone numbers for him. It had some landlines and some old emails, and I couldn't find anything for that particular claimant. However, the whole purpose of this video is how do you find the claimants, right? And so one of the things that I try to teach my students and in my cohort is you have to think outside of the box. There are so many different tricks and tools that I discuss in my mastermind programs, but one of the things that I'm going to discuss with you if you're trying to do this on your own is number one, don't get discouraged. And then number two, you have to think outside of the box. And number three, you must be consistent. And let me tell you, consistency weighs down resistance. Okay. And I know you're probably thinking, okay, why would anybody be resistant to getting money? Well, 9 times out of 10, they will think it's a scam. So you just have to be consistent. So one of the things that I learned is I love this been verified because there's two things that this does. It shows you who the relatives are. And so now you can go in and you can look at all the relatives that are associated with this guy. And so what I did is I went through all the relative lists. And like, for example, this one was deceased and it just so happened my claimant, they had a death in the family. So I used that person just for conversation and it actually worked. But what I did find was his sister. And then his sister gave me his wife's number. And then me and his wife were conversing back and forth. So I say that all to say that if you can't find the claimant, go to the relatives because guarantee one of the relatives will know what happened or where your claimant is going to be. Another thing is I like this because it does give email addresses. Email addresses are really good because you can email letters. Another thing that I like about Been Verified, they should pay me. I swear, I'd be plugging Been Verified all the time. Is you can go to view details of social networks. And that's another reason why I like this. So this guy has a LinkedIn. Once again, what I want you to get from this video is like how to think outside the box and finding claimants. So not only do you want to look at the relatives over here, which this person has 14 relatives, I guarantee if you go down this list for this person, you're going to find somebody that knows this person, Majorie Wallace. And so I didn't realize that until like when you're working large claims like that, it's like you're doing by any means necessary. I do this full time, so I know a lot of times when you're doing this part time, it can be a little bit draining or a little bit daunting because you don't have the time. So I would encourage you to look into counties that maybe a lot of people don't know about, and or look at one of my videos where it gives you a list of the counties. I show you how you can go to each state that's a tax deed state, and you could just basically click on it and it'll give you all the counties. You can start there. But it's, the world is open. There's so many counties that will allow you to work as a third party. So it's just about, doing your due diligence, doing your research. I will be putting up a video on how you can scale this, meaning how can you work less and not work so hard. So as I've gotten busy in teaching and coaching and still doing investing, I've also have hired people to do some of the dirty work for me. The only thing I haven't really honed down is people making the calls, because I don't think people really understand it too well. I don't know. I haven't had any good luck with the calls, and the good people, they always seem to go away, or they stop doing what they're doing. So anyway, needless to say, what I wanted you to get from this video is, number one, look for the relatives. Number two, email addresses. You can email letters, or you can email them. There's a form template that I offer in my course and in my cohort that I give to my students. But you could create a letter. Just be creative. Don't tell them where it is. What else did I want to tell you? Oh, there's another thing I wanted to show you guys. Why is it not letting me do this? Another thing, a lot of times, I get this a lot in my cohort, is that a lot of people ask me, how do you research businesses? And I thought this was up here, but let me check and see. Where is businesses at? Normally they have businesses. Let me go back. Huh. Did it just disappear on me? Normally it has business on here where you can search a business. I don't know. Maybe they changed it. Another thing too is you can do social media search. I do like that, but also too, it does show down here. And then you also can do a property search too, which I like, just so you can cross-reference just in case the county isn't accurate. Also too, it will also help you if you're not sure about who the claimant is. It's good to do a cross-reference so you'll know that you're actually filing for the right claimant, because it can be confusing when you get the list, because sometimes on the list they'll have the bidder's information who won it as opposed to the claimant who lost it. So you do want to cross-reference that as well in order to know that you're filing the claim for the right claimant. A lot of people make that mistake. 9 times out of 10, when people tell me it doesn't work, it's because they're filing the wrong claimant. I was just trying to see. Oh, here it is, guys, right here, business search. I was like, I know I'm not crazy. Okay, so right here where it says business search, you can search businesses. So just in case you do get a list and it says LLC or, ABC Incorporated, you can also search for businesses, which I like. And for those that are doing unclaimed funds, they also have that too. So I know in California it's only 10%. In most cases, the unclaimed funds are 10% for the claim. So I normally just don't touch those, but I hear a lot of people are out there doing the unclaimed money funds. So there's a list for that too, just another free resource. So I really, really like Ben Verify for those few reasons, not for the unclaimed money, but for the business search, for the social media search, and then also too that it gives you the relatives. Another way you can look for numbers is whitepages.com, but I really like Ben Verify, because if I can't find the claimant's information, I also can find the relatives, which has worked very well for me. So I hope that this video helped and it was useful for you. And I look forward to you getting an overage claim and sending me a comment or emailing me and letting me know that my videos helped you get to your end goal. Happy investing, you guys.